Why circumstances do not matter and are absolutely irrelevant when it comes to manifesting your specific person. Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to my channel. This is Priya, your manifestation coach. And in this video, I'm going to be breaking down why your current circumstances with your specific person cannot stop you from manifesting the version of them that your heart desires. But first, if you are somebody who would like some inspiration, some accountability, and some consistency to really stay on top of your manifestation game to manifest anything that your heart desires, I offer monthly membership coaching. This is where you can get live coaching with me every single week. You can sign up for this type of coaching with me by clicking the link below in the description box. I also offer an online course, Manifest Your SP Mastery. You can get instant access to this by also clicking the link below in the description box. And finally, I also offer one-on-one coaching to help you manifest anything your heart desires. Again, you can get access to this by also clicking the link below in the description box. Okay, let's get back to this video. Why your circumstances do not matter. Like literally, it does not matter. Whatever happened, whatever was said between you and your specific person cannot stop you from manifesting the version of them that you want into your reality. Now, the reason behind this video is because in the comments, I still see people talking about their circumstances, right? Where they're asking me, Priya, can I still manifest my specific person if they said this to me or if they did this to me? Or if we had like a massive blow up, or if I was really mean and horrible to them, or, you know, fill in the blank. It can be anything, but people still are not understanding that circumstances do not matter, right? Because the minute you type that in the description box, it tells me that you're still not registering or understanding, or hasn't yet clicked for you that why your circumstances don't matter and why it's irrelevant, and why whatever your specific person said to you, whatever they did to you, or whatever you did to them, or whatever you said to them does not matter. So first, I want to shine some light on, let's just talk about examples of different circumstances. Now, I can't cover all of it in this video, but you know, I really want to shine light on what I mean by circumstances, okay? So it does not matter if your specific person told you that they hate you, that they never want to see you again. It doesn't matter if they've ghosted you. It doesn't matter if they've blocked you. It doesn't matter if they told you that they no longer have feelings for you. It doesn't matter if they told you that they're not attracted to you. It doesn't matter if they've told you, hey, I don't want to be with you because you have kids. It doesn't matter if you said the meanest, horrible thing to them, or that you treated them like shit. It doesn't matter if they are so pissed off with you and angry with you because of something that you said and did. None of that matters. And it also does not matter if maybe you and your specific person parted ways on loving terms, right? Where they said to you, hey, you know, I'm just not feeling this anymore. I do love you, but I can't be with you. Okay, that's still a circumstance. And I know the logical mind wants to think, oh, but maybe they really don't love me, and maybe there's somebody better out there for me, or because they've parted ways with me in such a loving way, it must mean that they really don't want to be with me and I'm not the one for them, or whatever excuse your mind is making up. I'm telling you right now that none of that matters, because the only reason why your specific person told you they hate you, they don't want to be with you, why it can never happen, why they don't have feelings for you, why they're no longer attracted to you, or why, you know, they still love you but they can't be with you. The only reason why that is in your reality to begin with is because of your old thought patterns, assumptions, and belief that then caused them to show up that way in your reality. So do not be fooled by thinking, well, what if this is not meant to be? Which some people fall in the trap of, right? Well, you know, my specific person told me that he loves me, but he just can't be with me. And I guess it's just not meant to be. And it's like, well, no, the only reason why they told you that to begin with is because of your old thought patterns, old stories, beliefs, and assumptions, right? That said, I'm not sure a specific person loves me. I'm not good enough. I'm not lovable. What if a specific person doesn't want to be with me? Those were the old stories that you entertained, or thought patterns that you entertained, that then manifested into your 3D reality. So first, you know, there's no such thing as this is not meant to be. If you desire it, then it is meant to be. You cannot desire something that does not already exist, right? Your desires is you tapping into a specific timeline where you and that version of your specific person are in a happy, committed, loving relationship or happily married or whatever it is that you want with them. So that's the first thing that you want to understand here, is that the only reason why you're currently experiencing an unfavorable version of your specific person is simply because of your old thought patterns, beliefs, and assumptions. That's it. Not because it's not meant to be, or there's something wrong with you, or that you need fixing, or that your specific person needs fixing. Okay, none of that matters. Sometimes I hear people say, well, my specific person needs to heal. He has all this healing to do. That's just a limiting belief, because when you're manifesting a specific person, you're simply aligning yourself with a different version of them that already exists in the quantum field. You're shifting parallel realities where that version of them is already whole, complete, only wants to be with you, is in a relationship with you, loves you, and only has eyes for you, right? So you're shifting timelines to align with a different version of them. So, there's lots of sneaky ways in which the mind will try to tell you this is not meant to be, or my SP needs to heal, or this can't happen because he told me he hates me, and, our circumstances are awful, there's a third party. None of that matters. And you're going to understand why in just a second. So first, let's go back to some basics. How do you manifest the version of your specific person that you desire? Well, let's keep this really simple and take a very simple example. Let's say that you and your specific person broke up. They told you they hate you. They never want to see you again. And you desire a committed relationship with your specific person. All you have to do is think as if you are the version of you that is in a happy, committed relationship with your specific person. And the way that you do this is through affirmations. I want you to remember that an affirmation is just a thought that you are thinking. So every time you are thinking a thought, you are affirming. And we are thinking at least 70,000 thoughts on average per day, which means you're affirming at least 70,000 times on average per day. So the question is, well, what are you affirming? Are you telling stories such as my specific person hates me, they don't love me, I'm not lovable, I'm not good enough, I'm not pretty enough? Or are you telling stories such as my specific person is madly and deeply in love with me? We're in a happy, committed relationship. I'm always prioritized. I'm always chosen. I'm always good enough. I'm always perfect. Now, for simplicity reasons, let's say that you begin to affirm, me and my specific person are in a happy, committed relationship. Let's keep it so simple. Okay, that's your affirmation. And you begin to saturate your subconscious mind with this affirmation day in and day out, meaning the only thought that you think when it comes to your specific person, when your specific person as a topic comes to your mind, the only thought that you think is, me and my specific person are in a happy, committed relationship. So this means anytime you think any thought that isn't that, you're going to flip it. So anytime you think specific person doesn't love me, you redirect it to me and my specific person are in a happy, committed relationship. But what if this doesn't work? You redirect your thoughts again. Me and my specific person are in a happy, committed relationship. So you keep saturating your mind with this new story over and over and over again through repetition. Once this new story becomes dominant within you, this new story that says me and my specific person are in a happy, committed relationship, your subconscious mind has to produce proof of this to you in your 3D reality. This is law. So your dominant thought patterns will always manifest into your 3D reality. Your subconscious mind has to prove to you that you and your specific person are in a happy, committed relationship. This is when you will manifest the version of your specific person that wants to be in a committed, loving relationship with you. It's that simple. Right? You make this new story, your dominant thought patterns, and your subconscious mind will produce proof of it to you in your 3D reality. Now, to go into this on a deeper level, when you keep saturating your mind with this story, me and my specific person are in a happy, committed relationship. Anything in your 3D reality that goes against this affirmation will be removed from your 3D reality. And it's not your job to remove it. That's the job of your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind will do it for you, right? So anything that goes against you and your specific person being in a happy, committed relationship will automatically be removed from your 3D reality. So if there's a third person, they will be removed because your end is me and my specific person are in a happy, committed relationship. So third party will be removed. Third party could also be in the form of maybe they're prioritizing their friends over you or their work over you. Something will happen in the 3D where that will be removed, in the sense of maybe they'll come to realize actually that you're more important than their work, or you're the priority instead of their friends. And if there's a third party in terms of like another lover, this person will be removed. And it could be, as an example, that third party finds somebody else. And so they're, in a happy, committed relationship with somebody new. It could be that they leave town, they move countries. It's not your business to know the how. That is the job of your subconscious mind. All you need to know is anything that goes against your affirmation will be removed from your 3D reality, and your subconscious mind will do it for you. So anything that makes that affirmation not true will be rearranged and moved for you. And if 1 billion people need to move to make it so, then that is what will happen. And this is why your circumstances really don't matter. Now, maybe you're somebody who's thinking, but me and my specific person had a massive argument and we said the most horrible things to each other. So how is it going to happen? Or we live in a different country, Priya, but how's it going to happen? Circumstances. I want you to remember this, that when your mind goes to, your logical mind says, but how's it going to happen? Because they hate me, or we live on the opposite side of the world, or there's a third party. I want you to remember this, that whatever you are affirming, so if you're living in the end and saying, me and my specific person are in a happy, committed relationship, anything that makes that affirmation not true will be removed. Meaning that party will be removed, meaning if you're living on the opposite side of the world, maybe your specific person will get offered a job opportunity in your town or city. So then they move there, and then you're in a happy, committed relationship. Anything that needs to be moved to make that true, to make your affirmation true, will be removed. And in terms of your specific person being angry with you, or maybe in your mind you're thinking, well, they're so angry with me, how are they going to forget what I did or what I said to them? It does not matter, because I want you to remember that when you're manifesting the version of them that's in a happy, committed relationship with you, you're literally aligning yourself with a new version of them that has always loved you no matter what, that only wants to be with you. So that new version of them isn't going to hold on to the old story of what you did or what you said or what they did or what they said. Okay, so this new version of your specific person that you're calling in is not going to hold on to the past. And that's the thing that you want to understand, because I know that sometimes that can really fuck people up in the head, where they're like, but there's this old story and I don't know how he's going to forgive me, or I don't know if how he's going to change his mind. The way that you want to think about this is, you're not changing the current version of your specific person, right? That's one version of them. You are actually calling in a different version of them. You're aligning with a different version of them simply through your affirmations, because every time you're affirming, you're selecting that version of your specific person that already thinks and feels and acts in accordance to whatever it is that you're affirming. All versions, there are infinite versions of your specific person that exist in the quantum field, and all you're doing is simply selecting a specific version of them that you desire. So you don't need to worry about them holding on to the old story or holding on to what happened, because once you live in the end and you just keep affirming, again, for example, purposes here, me and my specific person are in a happy, committed relationship. You're literally calling in that version of your specific person that wants to be in a happy, committed relationship with you and doesn't care about anything else other than that. And this is why your circumstances really don't matter, okay? So I hope that I've been able to really shine some light on why your circumstances just are irrelevant, and it doesn't matter, because you are shifting parallel realities and aligning with a new version of them that thinks, feels, and acts in accordance to whatever it is that you are affirming. And so this version of them doesn't hold on to the past, doesn't hold on to the old story of what happened or what was said. And that's why your circumstances really don't matter. The way that you want to see it is you're literally calling in a new version of them. As long as you keep living in the end through affirmations and saturating your mind with your affirmation day in, day out, until your new story becomes dominant within you. Dominant meaning you're telling the new story more than you're telling the old story. Your subconscious mind must produce proof of this to you in your 3D reality. This is when you will manifest the version of your specific person that you desire. And this version of them is not holding on to the past, doesn't really care about what happened before in the past, is not going to hold anything against you. You're literally calling in a new version of them that loves you no matter what. Like, that's maybe like the easiest way to say it and to convey what I'm trying to say here. And this is why your circumstances really don't matter. So, you know, the practice is going to be this. If you really understood what I said in this video, then you're not going to write down in the comments below, oh, but Priya, can I still manifest it if X, Y, and Z happen? Because if you're typing that in the comments below, and it's fine, no judgment, but then it means that you haven't really understood what I've just shared with you in this video. So I want you to watch it again on repeat till it really sinks in why, you know, circumstances really don't matter. So from here onwards, your only work is to get clear on what it is that you want, and to begin to tell the new story, and to remember that the only thing that matters is who are you being now? What version of you are you being now, which is dictated by the stories that you tell. In other words, what are you affirming? What are you feeding your subconscious mind with in here? That's the only thing that matters. When you focus on this, you can change any circumstances, because everything's ultimately temporary, right? What's happening right now is just a result of old beliefs, old assumptions, and old thought patterns. Once you begin to tell a new story to instill new beliefs, new assumptions, and new thought patterns, your 3D reality then has to also reflect this back to you. And this is how you can easily and quickly manifest the version of your SP that you desire. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I appreciate you. Have a beautiful day or a wonderful evening. Mwah.